see, theta I is input. Which is input? Theta. Input is this environment. Temperature of body or body temperature is in your input. Is it right? Whatever measure, suppose you are having normal temperature 37 degrees Celsius. You are measuring this 37 degrees Celsius by using thermometer. You are making thermometer in contact with your body. Is it right? Means theta 0 acting as an output quantity, theta I will act as an input quantity. Whenever you are giving input to the thermometer, giving input to the thermometer means what? Thermometer is in contact with your body. Means what will happen? Input is given to the thermometer, then output changes. It doesn't changes immediately. If you are taking thermometer in contact with your body and immediately it will show 37 degree, is it happen? No. Why? It will take certain time. That expansion of mercury will take place. It initially it will show the room temperature 27 degrees Celsius, then it will rise and go up to the 37 degrees Celsius. It remains steady at 37 degrees Celsius. Means what will happen? When input is given, the device takes certain time. A thermometer is taking certain time, and then it is measuring the output or giving you the output. Is it right? In this case, you always say that your input theta I is always greater than theta 0. It never happen that. It cannot happen if your body temperature, or it takes certain time and consumes certain amount of temperature, so that it will show your body temperature. म्हणजे असं कधी होणार नाही की तुमचं बॉडी टेम्परेचर 37 डिग्री सेल्सिअस आहे आणि थर्मामीटरने दाखवलं 40 डिग्री सेल्सिअस. असं होईल का? आवाज येतोय का माझा?
हो सर.
मी काय सांगतोय कळतंय तुम्हाला? बॉडी टेम्परेचर ही तुमची कोणती क्वांटिटी झाली? ही इनपुट. लक्षात येत आहे का? बॉडी टेम्परेचर काय झालं तुमचं? इनपुट क्वांटिटी. आउटपुट काय झालं इथं? जे तुम्ही मेजर करताय थर्मोमीटरनी ते काय झालं तुमचं? आउटपुट.
आउटपुट.
बरोबर आहे का नाही? मग थर्मोमीटर काय करतंय? काही क्वांटिटी किंवा काही वेळ घेतोय. तो वेळ म्हणजे तुमचं फर्स्ट ऑर्डर. It doesn't give the specific thing directly. So this tau which determines the time constant, this tau determines the time constant of first order system. That input is in contact with the device, and device processes that input and gives you output. Are you getting? And it takes certain time. It doesn't give the direct output. That's why we are calling these systems as a first order system. Are you getting? In first order system, we are saying that there is some time will be taken. Means what will happen? VO upon VI, or you can say that EO upon EI in the figure is certain constant 1 upon 1 plus tau d. Is it right? 1 upon 1 time 1 plus tau d. This is nothing but this is the general term of first order system. ही जी आहे ही फर्स्ट ऑर्डर सिस्टीमची जनरल टर्म आहे. that is output to input is 1 upon 1 plus tau d, where tau represents the time constant of the given system. How much time will take by the device to get the output. Are you reading? And for that case, I am telling you there are various devices: thermistor, LDR, strain gauges. These are certain devices which takes the time, processes the input and gives the output in the certain quantity. Remember that in first order system, output obtained is always less than the input given. लक्षात येते का मी काय सांगतो? In first order system, device cannot measure or there will be no part of amplification. म्हणजे जे आउटपुट जे तुम्ही मेजर करणार आहे ते कमी असणार आहे. का कमी असणार आहे? कारण डिव्हाइस काहीतरी ते प्रोसेस करणार आहे आणि प्रोसेस करताना काही एनर्जी किंवा काही क्वांटिटी काय होणार आहे, कंझ्युम होणार आहे. त्याच्यामुळे तुम्हाला आउटपुट जे आहे ते नेहमी कमी भेटणार आहे कशापेक्षा जे तुम्ही इनपुट देताय. Are you getting? So in first order system it always happens that whatever input given it is always greater. This is ideal system. Are you getting? Ideal system कोणती राहणार आहे, VO इज इक्वल टू VI किंवा EO इज इक्वल टू EI किंवा जर असं म्हणत असाल तुम्ही या कंडिशन मध्ये टेम्परेचरच्या थीटा आय इज इक्वल टू थीटा 0. लक्षात येत आहे का? आवाज येतोय का माझा?
हो सर.
हो सर.
आयडियल कंडिशन म्हणजे काय की तुम्ही जेवढं दिलं तेवढं डायरेक्ट डिव्हाइसने मेजर केलं. EI दिलंय डिव्हाइसने डायरेक्ट मेजर केलं, किती आलं EO आलं. थीटा आय दिलंय आणि मेजर किती आलं, थीटा ओ.
थीटा 0.
बरोबर आहे काय? हे कधी राहील? इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर एनी डिव्हाइस. दिस इज आयडियल कंडिशन्स. आर यू गेटिंग? म्हणजे तुमच्या बॉडीचं टेम्परेचर 37 डिग्री आहे तर ते मेजर करणारं जे डिव्हाइस आहे इट विल आयदर शो लेस दॅन 37 डिग्री सेल्सियस बिकॉज the ideal temperature or whatever the input given it will be processed by the device. Mercury will take certain temperature to expand. Is it right? And that's why this constant is coming. This constant or first order system constant is coming. Generally we are calling it as a k upon 1 plus tau d. That is k depends on the system. That is k and d are certain constants and tau is time constant. For that case we are taking first example of transducer. Okay, in first example of transducer we are taking the example of the resistance transducer. This is the circuit of resistance transducer. दिसतोय का हा स्क्रीन तुम्हाला?
हो सर.
रेजिस्टन्स ट्रान्सड्यूसर आहे दिसतोय ना. तर या रेजिस्टन्स ट्रान्सड्यूसर मध्ये काय दिलेलं आहे, वी आर टेकिंग दिस ॲज ए 2 रेजिस्टन्सेस. एक कोणता आहे आर आहे आणि दुसरा कोणता आहे आर. आर यू गेटिंग? अँड यू आर टेकिंग दी or you have given the input V1 or input voltage V1 over here and you are taking the output voltage V2 across the capacitor C. Is it right? When you are taking this output across C, what we are saying that we have to find the ratio of EO upon EI. In this case your output is V2, so I will take V2 upon V1 where V2 represents the output and V1 represents the input. Is it right? And when you are using the potential divider theorem, you are getting the ratio of output to input is resistance at this parallel circuit of this parallel circuit, which is impedance Z upon input resistance Ri plus Z. Is it right? This is the ratio of V2 upon V1, which is Z, and this Z represents the impedance at the output. This is representing as the impedance. What is impedance?
A combination of resistance and reactance.
It is a combination of resistance and reactance. If I will take Z is equal to, it is given by Z is equal to R square plus XL minus XC bracket square. Generally this is valid for LCR circuit. Are you getting? LCR circuit साठी काय युनिट असतं झेडचं? झेडचं युनिट काय असतं? डिफाइन कसा केला तुम्ही आता? हाऊ यू आर डिफाइन इट? कसा डिफाइन केला आता?
It is the combination of resistance and reactance.
बरोबर. कसं डिफाइन केलं मग तुम्ही आता? इट इज कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ रेजिस्टन्स अँड रिॲक्टन्स. इज इट राईट? सो व्हॉट इज द युनिट ऑफ इम्पिडन्स? Ohm. It is resistance, na? Is it right? It should be ohm. Why ohm? It is a combination of resistance. This XL is what? XL, and this is XC. XL is generally written as omega L, and XC is 1 upon omega C, where omega is 2 pi F for a given circuit. So you can, if you are having only resistive circuit means what? XL is 0 and XC is 0. At that time you are getting the value of Z is equal to R only. Are you getting? Means you write impedance is equal to resistance, but you don't have inductor and you don't have capacitor because both these are zero. But if they are present, you have to take the formula like this. If anyone is absent, I will take that XC is absent. Then it is Z is equal to square root R square plus XL square. If XL is absent, Z is equal to R square plus XC square.
X square.
Is it right? So in any case you can find E, but we are having only the combination of R and C. So you have to take L as a 0, Z is equal to square root R square plus XC square.
X
In this
square.
case, you are writing in this case. And we are taking the reciprocal of this impedance. Is it right? It is 1 upon Z. And for this circuit, 1 upon Z is 1 upon R plus 1 upon some quantity 1 upon CD, where D represents the first order derivative, first order time derivative, because your signal is given over here. It is changing signal and you are getting the output somewhere. So you are putting the value of this V2 upon V1 in this case. Z you have to replace. How you will replace Z? Z you have to replace as 1 upon R, is it right? Plus 1 upon what? 1 upon CD upon, you have to write it as Ri plus again Z. Z you have to replace as what? 1 upon R plus 1 upon 1 plus CD. Is it right? Or in this case you can take Z common. म्हणजे हे कसं लिहिलं आहे तर V2 upon V1 I am writing over here. See, V2 upon V1 is equal to what? I will take Z common over here. Take Z common. So what you are writing over here? You can write
1 upon
1 upon Z
Ri plus
Ri plus 1 or Ri plus 1 into Z.
Z.
Are you getting? So in that case, you have to just return this. See, 1 upon 1 plus this factor, Ri into 1 upon or Ri into 1, that is Z factor. Is it right? This factor you have written. And what they have done, this equation is just replaced. Means this is transferred over here in this case. So you can write this 1 plus tau d, where tau is taken as a constant, which is Ri into C. You have to open this bracket. Ri into C means what you have to do? 1 upon 1 plus Ri upon R, is it right? Plus what? Ri into CD. But this Ri you have to replace as Ri into C you have to replace as tau, which is tau d. Is it right? And 1 plus tau d E into V2 is equal to some constant, and this is resistance. This factor is coming out to be resistance, and for cases it is approximately low value. So this is neglected. So what is remaining? Only 1 plus tau d into output V2 is equal to V1. V1 into, you may write some constant R into Ri, but it is a very small quantity. That's why it is not written. So only your factor is 1 plus tau d into V2 is equal to V1. This factor is coming. This equation represents where this tau is represented as a time RC time constant for a given circuit or for a given LR circuit. Okay, so this is the first order system. In first order system, what you have to do? First order system मध्ये तुम्हाला काय करायचं? What you have to do? You have to express output and input with the form of certain time constant. Why with the help of certain time constant? Because when you are giving input is processed by the device and then you are getting the output. You will not get output immediately. It will take certain time. and that time constant you have to derive. Are you getting? That time constant you have to derive in the first order equation or in the first order system. Are you getting? So first order system is like this, and in this case or for this case we have taken the time constant as what? 1 upon tau d. 1 upon 1 plus tau d. This factor is represented as a time constant for first order system. फर्स्ट ऑर्डर सिस्टीमसाठी हा 1/1 प्लस टाऊ डी हा जो आलेला आहे हा काय टाइम कॉन्स्टंट आहे फर्स्ट ऑर्डर सिस्टीमसाठी. या केसमध्ये किंवा कोणत्याही केसमध्ये वेन यू आर हॅव्हिंग दी फर्स्ट ऑर्डर सिस्टीम किंवा फर्स्ट ऑर्डर सिस्टीममध्ये तुम्हाला हा टाइम कॉन्स्टंट भेटेल. ओके, सो फर्स्ट ऑर्डर सिस्टीमचं सेकंड एक्झाम्पल आहे थर्मल एलिमेंट. थर्मल एलिमेंट्स मध्ये काय? थर्मल एलिमेंट्स मध्ये दिस इज दी थर्मिस्टर. आर यू गेटिंग? Thermistor. What are thermistors? What are thermistors? आवाज येतोय का?
हो सर.
येतोय. ठीक आहे. आपण कुठे आहे बघा. आय विल अगेन टेल यू द सिलेबस. कुठे आहे आपण? डायनॅमिक कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स कॉन्सेप्ट. बरोबर आहे. त्याच्यानंतर काय घेतलं आपण? फर्स्ट ऑर्डर आणि सेकंड ऑर्डर इंस्ट्रुमेंट मध्ये आपण फक्त फर्स्ट ऑर्डर बरोबर कन्सिडर करतोय. दॅट इज वी आर टेकिंग दी फर्स्ट ऑर्डर इंस्ट्रुमेंट्स. इन फर्स्ट ऑर्डर इंस्ट्रुमेंट्स वी हॅव टू गो फॉर द एक्झाम्पल्स. एक्झाम्पल मध्ये पहिलं एक्झाम्पल कोणतं होतं? रेजिस्टन्स थर्मामीटर. रेजिस्टन्स थर्मामीटर मध्ये काय दाखवलं आपण? वी हॅव शोन दॅट V2 अपॉन V1 इज इक्वल टू सम कॉन्स्टंट 1 अपॉन 1 प्लस टाऊ डी, किंवा यू कॅन राईट V2 अपॉन V1 इज इक्वल टू सम कॉन्स्टंट K अपॉन 1 प्लस टाऊ डी, वेर टाऊ रिप्रेजेंट द Ri into C which represents as a time constant. Is it right? Means for first order system this much time is required to display the output. How much? By this factor which is K upon 1 plus tau d. याचं पहिलं एक्झाम्पल आपण रेजिस्टन्स थर्मामीटर बघितलं हे. आता आपण कोणतं एक्झाम्पल बघतोय?
थर्मल एलिमेंट.
कोणतं?
थर्मल एलिमेंट.
थर्मल एलिमेंट. ती फर्स्ट ऑर्डरचं आपण हे आता दुसऱ्या एक्झाम्पल कडे आलेलो आहे. दुसरं एक्झाम्पल कोणतं आहे? थर्मल एलिमेंट्स. थर्मल एलिमेंट्स मग कोणते कोणते असतात? थर्मल एलिमेंट्स म्हणजे काय? दीज एलिमेंट्स विच आर सेन्सिटिव्ह टू टेम्परेचर. आर यू गेटिंग? फॉर एक्झाम्पल इफ यू आर टेकिंग दी थर्मिस्टर. Thermistor is a thermally sensitive device. Are you getting? Then thermocouple. Thermocouple is also measures the two different metal rods are there like this. Is it right? They are connected and some potential difference V1 and V2 is there, and you are getting EMF as dV by dt, which are nothing but thermocouples. Or thermometer is one of the known device, or which is known device to you, which is uses the mercury or kerosene as an thermal element to measure the temperature. These are different thermal element devices: thermistor, thermocouple, or thermometers. Thermometer generally known to us. There is thermistor, there is thermocouple also. Are you getting? You have to divide we have to derive the relation between the two temperature. Two temperature means what? You are having the medium temperature and you are having the temperature parameter of the device. Means already you have seen that. Suppose you are having this medium. ये medium है आपका. Is it right? And here you want to measure the temperature of this point. So medium temperature is T1C. Medium temperature is T1. And you are measuring the temperature with the help of thermal element. Your thermal element may be thermistor, may be thermocouple, may be thermometer. Are you getting? With the help of these, you are measuring the temperature of this medium, which are having suppose temperature T1. Are you getting? And you are measuring this temperature by this T2. Is it right? So what will happen when this thermistor or when thermal element is in contact with this medium, are you getting? What will happen actually? What will happen? तुमच्या बॉडीच्या कॉन्टॅक्ट मध्ये काय झालं, थर्मोमीटर आला तर काय होतं रे? अरे काय होतं? डायरेक्ट टेम्परेचर दाखवतो का तो?
नाही.
मग काय होतं सुरुवातीला? काय होतं? When thermometer is in contact with your body, what will happen? First of all, there is process of flow of heat. From where to where?
From body to thermometer.
Is it right? From body to thermometer. का असं होतं थर्मोमीटर कडून हीट बॉडी कडे येते?
नाही.
नाही. काय होतं? There is flow of heat or heat flow takes place from higher temperature side to lower temperature side. कारण जेव्हा तो बॉडीच्या कॉन्टॅक्ट मध्ये नसतो तेव्हा त्या थर्मोमीटरचं टेम्परेचर किती असतं? रूम टेम्परेचर. फॉर एक्झाम्पल 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस or 27 डिग्री सेल्सियस. When that thermometer mercury which is at room temperature that comes in contact with your body temperature is high, the mercury senses your body temperature and heat will flow from your body to the mercury. What will happen? Mercury will absorb your heat,
Body temperature.
body heat. Is it right? And when it will absorb the body heat, what will happen? Mercury has a property, whenever it is getting the heat, it is expansion of mercury takes place. Is it right? The expansion takes place. That expansion at higher level, you note that and you say that my body temperature is this much. Is it right? So what will happening? There is flow of heat. There is flow of heat. Is it right? From thermal element. Is it right? Flow will takes place according to temperature difference. This your body temperature is high, so it is T1. And measuring device temperature, which is room temperature, which is T2 minus T2. Is it right? So this will define or this will give the rate at which the flow of heat takes place. So the heat flow generally depend on the temperature difference between two bodies. Is it right? And also it will depend on which factor? Heat flow will depend on the area of contact. How much mercury is in contact with this body? That is area of contact. Is it right? Or area of thermal element which is exposed to the body. So this heat flow is proportional to A into T1 minus T2, and also Q is given as some constant which is heat transfer constant H. So it is H into A into T1 minus T2. This is your heat flow. And generally the enthalpy change or the rate at which enthalpy gain is given by Q is equal to ms theta generally. This is given as this is relation is known to you or you have seen somewhere. Q is equal to what? ms theta, where m is mass, s is specific heat, and theta is temperature change. Here we are taking Q as m, specific heat is as C, and temperature change of body is T1 dt1 by dt. So you are getting two equation. Q is equal to what? mc dt1 by dt, where m is mass, C is specific heat, dt1 by dt is rate of change of body temperature or the medium whose temperature you are measuring. Is it right? So you are getting two equations. You have to just compare these two equations. First equation is what? This is standard equation actually. The enthalpy rate or rate of enthalpy which is ms theta with your equation which you are measuring HA T1 minus T2, where this is temperature difference between the body and the device which you are using. A is the area of contact and H is the coefficient. So you are finding the delta T. What you have to take? You have to take this HA to this side. So MC upon HA dt1 by dt is your delta T. So T1 minus T2 is equal to MC upon HA into dt1 by dt. And what we are doing? We are replacing d by dt as derivative, that is capital D, and we are taking this m into c because m is mass, c is specific heat for a given material, which is coefficient for a given material, and A is area. So all things is remaining as a constant. So we are replacing this as a tau. This as a tau. So what we are writing? This T1 minus T2. We are writing this factor T1 minus T2. Is it right? Which is temperature reduction. T1 minus T2 is equal to, I will replace this MC upon HA as tau, d by dt into T1 as what? D. Is it right? So tau d T1. Are you getting? हे कळतंय का तुम्हाला? काय केलं
हो
इथं?
सर.
काय केलं इथं? दोन
हो.
इक्वेशन कंपेअर केले. कोणते? एच ए T1 minus
1 minus
T2
T2
equal to MC d T1 by
dt1
dt.
dt.
बरोबर का नाही?
dt.
HA काय केला मी इकडं आणला. तो T1 minus T2 is equal to काय? MC upon
MC upon
HA
HA
into dt1
dt
by dt.
dt
dt.
याला काय ठेवायचं आपल्याला?
tau
टाऊ. आणि d बाय dt ला काय ठेवायचं?
d
d. तर काय येतं आपलं बघा मग? T1 minus T2 is equal to काय?
tau d
टाऊ
t1
d T1. ते
t1
केलेलं बघा. T1 minus T2
T1.
is equal to टाऊ d T1. बरोबर आहे का नाही? आता काय करायचं? T1 I will take to one side only. This is T1 I will to take side, and I will this minus T2 to this side. So what is remaining? Tau d T1 plus
t1
T2.
t2
This is your the
T1
first
plus
because this is
T2.
T1 and relation is T2, T1 and T2. So you can find tau has a dimensions of time because it is a time constant which represent the time taken by the mercury to expand or time of a given device to expose or to take a to process the input and give you the output. Are you getting? So that tau is representing this, and the processing depends on these factors. Given mass C, its specific heat, it will also depend on its constant coefficient, and it will depend on the area. This tau
area
will depend on the area, which represents the time constant for this system. Okay, that is represent a time constant. If I will take the resistance system, for resistive system time constant काय आला होता? R into C. बरोबर आहे
c
का? रेजिस्टन्स थर्मिस्टर साठी काढलं ना तुम्ही? रेजिस्टन्स ट्रान्सड्यूसर जेव्हा स्टडी केला तेव्हा टाऊ काढला होता तुम्ही त्या सिस्टीम साठी. टाऊ किती आला होता?
r into c
आर इंटू सी आला होता. लक्षात आलं का तुमच्या?
हो
हो
सर.
त्यावेळेस टाऊ. पण आता मी सिस्टीम वेगळी घेतली. रेटिंग और थर्मल सेन्सिंग एलिमेंट फर्स्ट ऑर्डर सिस्टीम घेतली. तर यावेळेस टाऊची व्हॅल्यू किती आली बघा? टाइम कॉन्स्टंटची व्हॅल्यू काय आली यावेळेस? MC अपॉन HA
ha
आली टाइम कॉन्स्टंटची. Are you getting? So this is also first order system, and this tau will determine how much time will be taken by the system to give the output. Are you getting? This tau for first order system, tau is equal to RC, which is time constant. म्हणजे product of R and C always have the unit of time. टाइम म्हणजे सेकंड. रेजिस्टन्स आणि कॅपॅसिटन्सचा जर प्रोडक्ट केला तर तुम्हाला कशाचं काय युनिट भेटणार आहे? कोणती फिजिकल क्वांटिटी भेटणार आहे? टाइम ही फिजिकल क्वांटिटी भेटणार आहे, सेकंड. सो व्हॉट इज द युनिट ऑफ RC? अरे व्हॉट इज द युनिट ऑफ RC? RCचं युनिट काय?
ओहम
अरे RCचं युनिट काय? R इंटू Cचं युनिट काय? काय युनिट आहे? आरसीचं युनिट काय आहे? व्हॉट इज द युनिट ऑफ आरसी? Are you getting? So last 5 minutes are remaining. You will write some questions, and that questions I will see on the next lecture. Next lecture ला कॅमेरा सुरू करून मला हे क्वेश्चन दाखवायचे आणि त्याचे तुम्हाला इंटरनलचे 5 मार्क्स भेटते. Are you getting? So
Yes.
writing first
RC
पहिला क्वेश्चन
second.
आवाज येतोय का?
हो sir.
हाँ पहला क्वेश्चन था. Write down the first question. What are the basic functional elements of typical measurement system? What are the basic functional elements? Basic functional elements of typical measurement system. What are the characteristics of transducer? What are the characteristics of transducer element? Transducer element. Third question. What is signal conditioning? What is signal conditioning? Fourth question. Define accuracy of measuring system. Define accuracy of measuring system and write the expression for percentage of true value and percentage of full scale deflection and percentage of full scale deflection. What is sensitivity? What is sensitivity of an instrument and on which factors parameters of static sensitivity depends. Static sensitivity depends. What is difference between, next line, next question. What is difference between precision and sensitivity? Precision and sensitivity. Next question, 7th question. What is linearity? What is linearity? 8th question. Explain the cause of hysteresis. Explain the cause of hysteresis in an instrument. In an instrument. Next question. कितना क्वेश्चन है?
9.
Define first order and second order system. Define first order and second order system. Define first order and second order system. Next question. What are standards of measurement and explain Standards of length, mass and time. Explain standards of length, mass and time. किती क्वेश्चन झाले?
10.
नेक्स्ट लेक्चरला मी
Third question.
बघणार आहे. I will see these 10 questions.
Sir, first question repeat करना.
First question.
Yes, sir.
What are the basic functional elements of typical measurement system? What are basic functional elements of typical measurement system? Okay, we are
Sir,
stopped.
third question सांगा.
Huh?
Sir.
Okay.